15 from the 27. Mahomes. Well, that's not so good. It ended up in a guy with an aqua jersey. Byron Jones has got it. He fumbled it, but that's all right. His team got it back, although they'd missed a field goal. Mahomes, just his third pick of the year. He had more coming. First, though, he's sacked for 30 yards. A 30-yard loss. First player to lose 30 and a sack without fumbling since Phil Simms in 1979. 4th and 42. They elected to punt. Mahomes, yeah, Andy Reid's not taking that gamble. This time it's picked off Eric Rowe. Turns it across to the Chiefs side of the field. Second interception of the quarter for Mahomes, matching the season total. Dolphins did get 3 out of that one. It was 10-0. 3 minutes to go in the half. Tua, comes around and Tyrann Mathieu got it. That's Tua's first career interception. Comes in his 6th start. See, if you watch Mahomes, you're like, he's throwing every play. 42 seconds to a second to go. Mahomes, he got 7 on the board, and now he's got 14. Travis Kelce there, tight window throw. It's good. Chiefs led 14-10. And then there's more. Mahomes. Tyreek Hill. He's super quick. Yeah, he's behind the defense, 44-yard pitch and catch. Chiefs lead at 21-10. Special teams going to get into the act here. McCole Hardman deep to receive the punt. He's got it. Got a little bit of a wall there. And then it helps. If you can be faster than the bigger guys chasing you, there you go. 67-yard touchdown. Chiefs score twice in a minute and 2 seconds. And now it's 28-10. They get a safety. It's 30-10. 3rd and 1. Mahomes. Kelce pulls that one in. Kelce, 8 receptions, 136 yards, a touchdown. Yawn. That's what he does, right? Later in the drive, Mahomes throws, and guess what? Picked off. What a great job by Xavier Howard. Gets up in there, grabs it. Mahomes, 3 interceptions, 2nd time in his career. So he went from 2 to 5 on the season there. Dolphins now trying to put points on the board, make this a game again. It was 30-17, and that is a great throw. He was open early, 3 guys around him when he tried to catch it. He got it. Mike Gesicki. Now he's sneaking that thing in. 30-24 game as 1st and goal. Tua puts it in to the painted grass. Chiefs possession, 4th and 1. That helps seal it right there. They get a new set of downs. They can burn off some clock. They can kick a field goal. They're going to win at 33-27 and clinch their 5th consecutive AFC West title. So we are back with Tim and the Chiefs. They win this game despite committing 4 turnovers. I guess when that happens, your defense better be good. What did KC bring on that side of the ball against Miami today?
Well, they did a lot of things well on that side of the ball, and it really is a mark of a good team when you can kind of play that complementary football that, when your offense isn't playing well, turning it over as much as they turn it over to get it done. Look what Miami's trying to do here. They're trying to run a split zone play. Offensive line's going to work to the left. Tight end's going to scrape across the formation. This ball should wind back to the right. But look what Chris Jones does. Because of that penetration, it forces the back basically to try to bounce it front side. And that's a tackle for loss. That's dominating inside. Now it's a 3rd and 5 play. They're going to try to run, some type of mesh concept. But because of Frank Clark's quick, rush to the quarterback and pressure on Tua, ball comes out early. And Matt Collins probably thinks he's got a big play. It doesn't happen. In a 3rd and 8 situation, it's not always Chris Jones or Frank Clark. It's Deshaun Wharton winning a one-on-one matchup in a known passing situation, getting the sack. And so, if you look at this football team, certainly the strength is the offense. But Steve Spagnuolo, their defensive coordinator, kind of had a history of his defenses maybe not starting all that fast, but getting better as the season goes along. And it appears that that's what Kansas City's doing.
So we had Mahomes, we had Tua. Before we get into the highlight, what was your interest level in watching Jalen Hurts today?
Oh, it was high. Not like Broad Street high, but it was pretty high.
The Steelers, 3rd quarter, same score. Allen, Stephon Diggs, little curl, and then he finds himself some space, and he's in. Bills lead at 16-7. Next possession. Allen, come right back for Diggs. A lot of time to throw. Zips that for 19 in the 1st down. 2 plays later, Josh Allen is feeling it on this drive. This time it's for Gabe Davis. Steadies, zips that to the corner, and the Bills have pulled out 23-7. 4th quarter, same score, whatever that was. Steelers coming. Deontay Johnson back in the game. Hangs on this time for 17. Trying to make a comeback here. 2nd and goal. Smith-Schuster got himself a touchdown. 2-point conversion is good. And we got an 8-point game. After a Beals field goal, it's 26-15. Roethlisberger launching it, but Levi Wallace has it. He's on the other team. The pick right there. Nice play to the ball for the pick. And the Bills taking it to Ben Roethlisberger in this one. Great defense there, just ripping it away. The Bills get the ball back. It's a 3rd and 11. Under 6 to go now in the fourth quarter. We get it. Turnover chain. You get some reward. There it is. Allen. Dawson Knox. 16 yards, first down. Later in the drive, just under 2 to go. Allen rolling around, trying to get another first down and just wind this game out. And he does. The Bills, 10-3. The Steelers have lost 2 straight. 26-15. It's final. Josh Allen went off in the second half there after a rough first half. We showed you about all that punting. He was averaging just 3.3 yards per attempt in the first half. He completed 70% of his passes in the second half. No picks. And the Steelers are beaten by the Bills.
Every Sunday, Tim Hasselbeck carves out time in his busy Sunday to talk football with you, the American viewing public. He's a giver. Tim, the Bills defense, they were takers. How did this offense disrupt Big Ben, that's a veteran quarterback, and they made him look really shaky in this game?
Yeah, they match up well with Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh typically likes to spread people out, use those fast, talented wide receivers in space, get them run and catch opportunities. And Buffalo, because of the way that team is built, can match them stride for stride. And it's really what you saw. Stuff down the field wasn't hard for them to run with the football, challenging everything down the field. And then underneath, just doing a good job, having great awareness, where they're trying to go with the football. Great example here is this interception by Teron Johnson, essentially jumping the route out of the bunch. They just have such a nice feel for that. And then, when they decide to heat him up, they've got a creative blitz package scheme. Remember, Sean McDermott, basically kind of grew up in this kind of zone blitz, mentality as a defensive coordinator. And, when they decide in known passing situations to do that, they're creative with it and they find ways to get home.
Fast guys in space, you use that phrase. I feel like Stephon Diggs can be a fast guy in space. What does he do to the Bills' offense, improving it?
Right. He is a fast guy in space. Look, he's a huge upgrade at the position. There's no question about it. But what makes him so unique is that, he has this amazing short area quickness. So if you want to play in man-to-man coverage, just like that, you see how quickly he can get in and out of breaks, and obviously very dangerous with the football in his hands. But he also, beyond this, he has a great sense of when they play zone coverage and having a feel of a guy that plays inside. And so, it's kind of the best of both worlds. Somebody that can win outside the numbers, but yet somebody who knows how to play slow, almost be boring with his routes when he knows that he's just settling down in the zone because that's where the quarterback's expecting him to be. So, look, it's been a great addition. It certainly helped their offense a ton, especially the way Buffalo likes to play an empty a lot and really try to spread people out. You don't know where Diggs is going to line up. He could be outside, could end up, lining up inside. So it's kind of been a perfect marriage there in Buffalo.
It's almost like he's part of a space force. Tim, we want to get your thoughts on the Steelers' troubles losing 2 in a row. Before we get yours, though, we feel like we should hear what Mike Tomlin, Steelers coach, has to say. We'll be back with you in a second.
Just really not enough playmaking for us tonight. And it's really as simple as that, particularly in the second half. At the beginning of the second half, I thought they heated up offensively, and we weren't able to keep pace with them. He extended some plays, he being Allen, and got outside the pocket some. We can't have that. And obviously, we got to possess the ball better. We got to score more points on offense. Got tough as attrition set in. We had Matt Filer go down with a peck. We had Dotson go down with a peck. But such is life, man, in the NFL. We got to find a way to collect ourselves and make sufficient plays, and we didn't. And so we accept responsibility for that and get ready for our next opportunity. Of course.
All right, Tim. Coach Tomlin, there's pretty game-specific. Give us the broader view of what you've seen in terms of troubles, things that concern you with the Steelers the last 2 games when they've dropped them both.
Look, they need to catch the ball better. That's been well documented. But the thing for me offensively, when I look at Pittsburgh, they're not running the football. And, when you're leading rusher tonight and, what was a physical contest in bad weather when James Conner has 18 yards rushing, that's not good enough. And you can talk about injuries along the offensive line, and look, that can be a real thing, and it can be a struggle, especially when, the offensive line coming into the season was probably seen as a strength for the Steelers. It's not right now, and they need to find a way to be more balanced, because as good as Ben is, as good as those wide receivers can be, when you're one-dimensional, defenses that shouldn't be able to defend you can. And I think that's part of what's happened to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, physical in cold weather, and the Steelers not being able to meet up with that or man up with that certainly seems against the MO of that team for, I don't know, the last 40 years. All right, Tim, hang on for a moment.